Hey everyone, Noah Respawns here. Hope you're having a grand day. So this is Taffington Boathouse. If you want to see an underrated tour, I'll have a link in the description that allows you to skip ahead to me not speaking, which honestly is kind of recommended. But anyway, for those who want to listen to the waffling, here we go. So basically, this one was really fun. I built this during, a lot of it during the live stream that I did last week. Really fun, we did the walls, it was a good vibe. It does take a while. It's one of those things about these builds, I always forget how long it takes until I live stream it and realise, I've just been sitting here for 3 hours and we've done part of a wall. But it looks really, really good. I've also, as you can see right there, rebuilt the house itself. So this actually uses one of my mods, which is if you just search no respawns Taffington, that is a rudely in the way car. If you search no respawns Taffington, it'll come up with this fixed house. There is not a bug in there that's my fault, but people keep blaming me for it. And I will point it out when we get there. But basically, some items sink through one of the floors, but that's not my fault. That actually is just part of Taffington. Also, I really hate the fact the caretaker stands over there. Just hanging out there. Anyway, so it looks really, really cool. For those who are wondering, because obviously the caretaker's there, this is actually my Mercer safe house. I always make Taffington my Mercer safe house because I quite like the idea that it's, you know, on the canals and basically it can help people travel by the river. It's quite cool. One thing I did want to do, and I'm not far enough in the game to do it, so I'm going to do it at a later date, is give all the guards railroad armor outfits, but for now, they're just incognito. It looks really cool. I do like the way this draws the eye. One of the things, and if you play Fallout enough, you will have noticed this, that certain areas have certain lighting. The actual weather and just kind of general lighting in the area sometimes makes settlements look a little bit not great. Outpost Zamonia is one of the worst offenders for this, I think. This area, on the other hand, has lovely lighting. Just its position towards the sun just makes everything look really, really nice. I'll do a tour on the outside first before we go inside the buildings. This is one of those ones where I, hypothetically, if you're watching this video live, it has been a while since I've actually done a full video. I will explain in the waffle at the end why that is. Reasonable
Another
excuse.
day of hard work.
You don't be
Never
doing.
changes.
You literally just standing there, mate, doing nothing. But anyway, the reason being is that this is one of those ones that I think I could have done more. I want to do more junk decoration, but I had to stop myself because it's, as I'm recording this, 11:15, and I need to actually post the video tonight because I did promise. Let me do a loop around the outside, a bit quicker. I do like this settlement because of the size, but also I hate it because of the size, is my really weird way of saying it. Because it's a small settlement, but it's just one giant big building. And the giant big building can be a little bit of a pain in the arse to decorate. Also, I didn't know what to do with this boathouse. I'm going to be honest, guys, I didn't know what to do. It's too skinny in there, it's got a boat in it, it's boarded up, is what it is, you know what I mean, it's fine. I do like these little farm areas here, quite cozy. I'm also pleased to note that this person is in fact sitting correctly. Sometimes they like to farm from over there through the fence, but they've been polite this instance and actually not look stupid. This matey boy right here is my provisioner, and he disappeared for ages and disconnected from the settlement, and he was just hanging out in Covenant. I was really annoyed. I also really like this shop. Built this on stream. Looking cool, looking grand, nice little shop. I haven't got my red tarp in this one, I banned myself from using it. Alright, so let's pop into the buildings. Could be doing a bit more decoration in these. Again, I did have to just stop myself, so they're not as busy as what I'd like, especially this one. Inside the house is actually quite busy, but this one, I was just like, right, I've ran out of stuff, I'll have to go exploring for junk. I'm going to ban myself. If you do download my mod, it actually comes with this rail sign on the front, and I have another one right there. And I've made them scrappable, so yes, it's available on all platforms. I boarded up all the windows, fixed the roof. It's very, very nice. Always make sure you download it before you do all the little unmarked quests in this area. I had people moan at me that it breaks the unmarked quests, and I was like, well, why are you downloading it before you've done everything, you idiots? Anyhow, so basically, I also like this area as well. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to make this area, and upstairs is the more dynamic. Actually, this kitchen is the one part I didn't know what to do with, so let's go upstairs, because upstairs is cooler. I wanted it to kind of feel like it was like a bunkhouse kind of deal, which is why I've put like loads of extra rooms up here and sort of tried to segment the space out. Another reason is because I've mentioned quite a few times how much I hate really open rooms, and yeah, this one was just too wide open. It still took me ages. I quite like here. As you can see, I went to town with the junk decoration. I do want to do more junk decoration with this, because if you look inside the rooms, they're kind of like busy-ish, but there's still loads I could do, and I just had to just flat out ban myself, because otherwise I'd be delaying the video by another day. But I really like these little rooms. If you on the Unlock Summon Objects mod, there's interior walls, which you can use in the wood section, and that's what I did for those, so it's quite cool. As I said, overall I'm pleased with this. I do want to do more junk decoration. Again, I made a post yesterday being like, video will be live finally, sorry about this. And yes. So yes, I'll do the underrated tour in a sec. I will do the waffle now. So those are watching video live. The reason why I haven't done a video in about a month, though I have been streaming, is I've moved house. And I moved to a completely new area of the UK. I've moved from London to Brighton, and it's quite a vibe. And I've been combination of procrastinating because, ooh, new city, all these new things to do, and also like getting the internet set up and just yeah. And then I spent too long, hadn't done a video, and I was like, I'll get around to doing it, and I kept putting it off. The end result is pretty cool. It does definitely draw the eye. But yeah, we're back to the rhythm now. I've gotten all of the exploring out of my system, hence where this is actually done. And also on the mention, we're live streaming now again, which is really, really cool. So yes, I'm going to be live streaming again this Sunday, in fact. Probably Fallout again. I do want to start streaming other games. Probably start with Doom, the Dark Ages when it drops, actually, because that drops in, I think, next week. So it should be an absolute vibe. Also, you may notice a slight echo. Basically, I've got a much bigger place all to myself now, and I'm in the main room, and I've got some sound tiles up, but not all of them. So there will be a slight echo probably for the next month until I finally buy shit tons of sound tiles. Right, I'm going to have an underrated tour in a sec. You guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll speak to you absolutely lovely bunch of reprobates soon. You take care.